Well, welcome back as we talk about the year of prayer for Northeast Presbyterian Church. And today I'd like to take us to the book of Exodus, chapter 33. In chapter 32, they had that terrible incident where Moses is up on the mountain in the glory. Everything's great, except for back down the hill, they had made a golden calf and had fallen into idolatry, and God was furious. So in chapter 33, it begins to talk about what Moses was doing in terms of his own personal life. And in verse 7 it says, "Now Moses used to take the tent and pitch it outside the camp, a good distance from the camp, and he called it the tent of meeting. And everyone who sought the Lord would go out to the tent of meeting, which was outside the camp." This talks to us about the idea of having a quiet time. Have you ever heard about having a quiet time, a devotional time, etc.? But you notice Moses' intentionality. He had something very specific. He had a tent. Now, this wasn't the tabernacle. They make that like a couple of chapters later. He had his own tent. And you need your own time with God. It's not enough to go to church. You need to be connecting with God. We talk about calling upon the name of the Lord. And notice where he put it. He took it, it said he took it way away from the camp. If you've ever been camping, you know it can be kind of loud. You hear what's going on all around you. And so he would get some distance. And when you set up your own time to be with God, find a good place. It might be a closet. It might be sitting in your car in your garage. I don't know. I found an actual place in my garage I can use. And I also have a place outside behind a big azalea bush. But find something where you make your time with God special. And notice what he called the tent. He called it the tent of meeting. You know, when you have that quiet time, it's not just a time of centering or getting your head together or being quiet, meditating. You're actually meeting with someone. And if you can get that in your focus, because you and I know that technically, but I tell you, it really changes things when you begin to think, there's actually somebody else here. I'm not just doing my thing. And he's listening, and maybe he'll speak something into my heart through his word, through his spirit. But make that tent of meeting, that special place, one of the main ways that you connect with God each day. That's one of the things that's going to help make this a wonderful year of prayer, is if everyone is more intentional about finding that place and meeting with God day by day. Thanks.